no matter how much we pray about things, you're not going to change God's mind. You're not going to change His will. So what we have to do is align ourselves up with the will of God and find out what happens. See how God blesses. I'm to greet you from Pastor Jeremiah in Kenya, Africa, and from Sister Ruth. They both called me yesterday, talked to me for a few minutes on the phone before everything disappeared. They lost their connection. But they both said to greet you as the church and to tell you thank you for all the help that you have done for them and for holding them up in prayer. So I feel about Africa the same way I feel about Lymburn. It's in my spirit. It's the driving in me to minister here at Lymburn and also in Africa when that door's open again and we're able to go there and preach this gospel and be in fellowship with the pastors in the ministry in Africa. I want to leave you with 2 words today. And those 2 words are be prepared. Not get prepared, but be prepared. Be prepared. The Lord spoke those words to me last week when I was on the phone ministering to someone, and all of a sudden the Spirit of the Lord He said, get prepared. Get prepared. And I thought, all right, I will. And so I began to meditate on this and thinking, what is it that you want me to prepare for? Because a lot of us feel like we're prepared. We think we are, but we're really not. We're really not prepared yet. Because some of us are, in a sense, we're kind of preparing ourselves that we want to see signs and wonders and miracles, and we want to see angels, and we want to see all this manifestation in that spiritual realm. And that's all fine and good in its place. But if that is what you're focusing on and seeking for, you're focusing and seeking for the wrong thing. You need to focus, as the song says, turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in His wonderful face. And the things of earth will grow strangely dim. But you have to look into His face. So I'm going to prepare you today, and I'm going to show you what God has spoke to us. And I tell you what, when He speaks to me, He speaks to you. He's speaking to the church. I'm just not this isolated little thing over here that God pours out and speaks to, and I sit over here with no purpose except my own. But when He speaks to me, He's speaking to you. And when He speaks to you, He's speaking to me. When He speaks to one of us, He's speaking to all of us. And so I went to the Word and I thought, I don't know why God just doesn't make it really easy and just lay out the whole blueprint for us and tell us what we need to do and tell us where we need to go and how to get there and when and why and all the reasons. But He doesn't do that. He tells us what He wants us to know, and then you and I have to figure it out. And I think we have become We have become so accustomed to fast food that we expect God to be like Tim Hortons. It's kind of like, oh, we'll go through the drive-thru window and, you know, put our order in, and by the time we got there, we pay for it, we'll get it and be on our way. But God is not like that. God doesn't do things in that manner. He's going to take His time, and He will speak to us, and then He's going to say to you, now you go find out what that means. But we want God to tell us and explain it to us, and divide it up and explain it all so that there's nothing left for us to do. That's a lazy man's attitude toward God. And some of us have gotten fat and lazy. You know, I'm not talking about this fat. I'm talking about spiritually. Some of us have just gotten spiritually fat and lazy, and we want to be. We want someone to come along, and I've seen this my whole life. We want someone to come along and prophesy to us and give us the list of the whole thing that we're supposed to do. And if they don't come to us, then we go looking for them. We get in the fast spiritual food lane, and we want, you know, go find a prophet. We're guilty of this. If I don't get it in church, I'll go find one somewhere else. And we're looking for these fast food prophets that will make us wind up fat and lazy. And we need to begin to exercise the spiritual man so we get out of that place of complacency, because we as a church are complacent. We're just fat and lazy, complacent. Bring it to me. Give it, you know, bring it to me. And we're going to have to go and search, and we're going to have to look for some things. And some of you have had God speak to you about things, and you've been too fat and lazy to find out what it means. So now, as God spoke to me to be prepared, I thought, all right, what do I need to be prepared for? And I had that mentality. I've been prepared. I am prepared. And I found out I wasn't prepared for what God was trying to tell me. So I found this in the book of Joel, chapter 3, and verse 9. Joel, chapter 3, and verse 9. If you have your Bibles or you want to write it down, I'll tell you again so you'll get it. Joel 3 and 9. And it says, proclaim you this among the Gentiles. That's us. Proclaim you this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. And I thought, that's it. God's speaking to us to be prepared for a war that's coming on, that if we're not ready as the church, we're going to be left on the bank high and dry. And we're going to be wondering, like so many, what happened? What's going on? We'll be left wondering. God is speaking to us, prepare for war. Get ready. There is a war coming on. In fact, if it wasn't too far-fetched to say it, we've been in this war for a season, but we just have been too fat and lazy to get up and take up the sword of the Spirit and get the word in our mouth and go out there and fight the battle that God has called us into to fight.